Welcome back to Black and White Banter, ladies and gentlemen, and this is coming my last video of the pre-season tour. Now, on the way back from South Korea, I have stopped off in Dubai, the beautiful Dubai behind me, and when I say that it is boiling over here, that is an understatement. I'm not surprised it's not peak season for a lot of British tourists because it is absolutely red hot, but not as hot as Korea. But look, my content with regards to all the transfers and everything has slowed down because I'm still not back in the UK. That's going to ramp up in the next week, and every normal service will be resumed as I get back to my studio talking about all things Newcastle, particularly as the season starts. So if you're new around here, you've liked some of my travel content, please check it out. I do think some of my videos are massively underviewed. I caught some amazing emotions over in Korea, especially, and also in Singapore. So please do that now. Give Black and White Banter a little thumbs up. That goes a long way and helps this video. But if I can do anything with this channel, it's going to be a nice, short, snappy video, this one. I want to use my channel for some good, and if I can take one thing away as one of the very few content creators to travel the world watching Newcastle, and in recent years I've been lucky enough to go to Japan, Australia, America, and I know a lot of people might be watching this video who are from them places who I was lucky enough to meet. I just want to hammer home the message to the Newcastle fan base right now, where I think, and I've just sat in a bar last night in Dubai having this exact conversation, gatekeeping with our football club is becoming more and more of a problem. Now, I am going to go on record and say I understand it. Newcastle United have become bigger, faster than any of us expected in the last year, 2 years, with the trophies, the trophy win, Champions League. But there is an assumption that a lot of fans that people see on social media or on pre-season videos are all tourists or plastics or where were you before the takeover. And whilst, yes, as I said, I want to go on record and say that is happening. I think fans are following Newcastle since the takeover, but with that in mind, does it frustrate me a little bit when some of these people are getting tickets? Yes. Is that part of becoming a bigger football club and we just have to bite the bullet on that with a new stadium potentially in mind? Yes. But the reason for this video is some of the interviews, some of the conversations that I never caught on camera on this tour, and every single one I've done, I just want people to be aware that if you see, when you're around St James's Park as a fan from home, if you see someone of a different ethnic background, whether it's a Korean, whether it's you name it, obviously I've got Korea on the mind because that's just where I've been. Please, Newcastle fans, don't make the assumption that that fan is a tourist or brand new or doesn't know any of the players or is just here on the first ever trip to St James's Park. Because every single person I meet on these tells me stories of waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning for 20, 30 years, through the dark times, through the useless times. I've seen tears of emotion that Newcastle United are in their country and they can see them in the flesh. And it means the absolute world. And whilst, yes, these trips are for revenue, look at some of these interviews and some of the things that these guys say.
It's a one-in-a-lifetime chance for us. Every Korean fan is buzzing to meet their heroes, following their teams right at our city. And so my group started in 2005. We had like
20 years now.
Yeah, 20 years. We have proper 20 years under our belts.
Some dark times.
Yeah.
Some very, very dark times.
Yes, it really took some devotion and passion to endure all those dark hours, and especially time zone wise.
Yeah.
So your Champions League night is our 4 a.m.
Oh.
Your Saturday 3 p.m. is our midnight. So midnight, okay.
Yeah,
We
can work with midnight on a
Yeah,
Saturday.
I can take that. But so like when team is doing better, like so we have a joke, or like among ourselves, that our health is getting better, the worse,
Right.
because of the Champions League. Yeah.
So that would be a work day for you as well. That would be a Wednesday, a Tuesday.
Yes. Imagine yourself waking up at 4 a.m. Wednesday, and the team loses.
Oh.
Think about your day.
And that's why I always say on these videos when I've been all over the world,
Yes.
that it's a different kind of dedication. Like we back home get the fun of the beers, the match day experience. You guys are getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning, alarm, coffee maybe,
Yes.
and then you go to work.
Yes, that's what exactly happens. So we don't have the birthright to be a Geordie, but I think through those dedication and passion, I think we have earned our rights to say ourselves as adopted Geordie.
I love it. Love it.
Yeah, and that'll be our spirit our ways of supporting the team.
I became a fan of Newcastle United since 2004. I randomly read about Alan Shearer,
Right.
who
Okay. Right.
rejected Barcelona, Manchester United to join his local team.
Right.
It's just a lovely story.
Right.
And it's not something you find in this world of soccer, football.
Right.
So I found it very romantic. And what's this team that this guy loves about so much?
Right. Okay.
And then so I started actively watching, and that was around time when in South Korea I became more interested by English Premier League.
Of course.
After that I did see some ups and downs to relegations.
You can say that. How long ago was this? So that was mid '90s. So yeah. So it went on a curve. It would go. Yeah.
But in a bright way, 2 promotions.
Yes, of course. There was some happy moments in there.
Yes, one silver Intertoto.
God, you are clutching at straws now. He is clutching at straws.
Yeah, so that's how I became the fan.
Right.
Yeah, so I've been a fan since 2004.
So it wasn't just following Alan Shearer. That's what I find quite interesting. You fell in love with why Alan Shearer decided not to go to a Manchester United,
Right.
and you wanted to learn more about that.
Exactly. That was a story
love
that
that.
got me into the game. And then after that, I think it's a more team choosing you, not you choosing the team.
Love that. I agree.
If you've got one message for anyone watching this video, what this pre-season tour means to you.
If you support something, don't ever let that go, because 9 years back then, every Korean friends will tell me, why Newcastle? Well, I just love Newcastle. That's it. And after 9 years, I just saw them in Korea. It's fucking miracle. If you love something, just keep it going on.
I love it.
We have 4,000 Newcastle fans in Korea who have come all the way from Busan, Daegu, that's like 400 kilometers away this morning to attend this match. They've been with us since 1 p.m. Now it's 10:30. So this is what it means to us.
It means a lot.
It does mean a lot.
Thank you so much.
Amazing. Just for me to watch some of them back is amazing. It's things that will live with me forever. And it's a topic on these tours that I've never really touched on. And in my opinion, a lot of other content creators don't capture this because they are here solely for Newcastle United, reporting every fan event, whilst also keeping up to date on the transfer news, which is totally understandable. I totally get it. But there is so many more layers to these. Whether it is the Americans I've had the pleasure of meeting who wake up at daft o'clock and meeting supporters groups week upon week upon week, or the Japanese, or the Australians with a crazy time difference. They never get to enjoy a match day beer, but they still follow their football club through thick and thin. It's all of these factors, and those tears in the Tottenham match in Korea just capped it off for me. It was a thing that'll live with me forever. And my message to any Newcastle fan watching this is that this is a club where, yes, there are different language barriers, different cultures, different time zones, but I tell you what we all have in common, the same love. And yes, we do have fans that have just recently started following Newcastle. That's something we'll all have to bite the bullet with and continue to get frustrated with when it comes to tickets and who gets access to tickets. I understand that. But please, just broaden the horizons a little bit with this gatekeeping mentality, which I really, really don't like at times, and I see it all over Facebook and I hear it in the stands and whatnot. Don't be that narrow-minded that you assume that every international fan follows Newcastle because we've been taken over and we have Bruno and Alexander Isak. Well, bad example right now, but you understand my point. There is so much more to it. The passion in these different countries is incredible, and that's something, as I'm about to board the plane, as I'm dripping wet and I'm ready to get home to my dog, that I'm going to sign off on with this one. Newcastle fans, it is a big, big, big supporters, but there is a big supporters base out there, and we all share that same passion. So please don't assume. I'm not saying that every single Newcastle fan watching this video is a gatekeeper of the club, but talk about accents, which I get quite a lot, which is infuriating on a small scale, postcodes, nationalities. I just really, really think that horizons need to be broadened, and if any of you watching this did one of these tours, I've got no doubts about it, your logic would change on how much your club means to other people in different parts of the world who don't get the same luxuries as us of the match day experience, the match day beer, the away games, the home games. It's all through a television with exactly the same passion. Right, I'm going to get my flight. I'm literally going to the airport after I've recorded this. I'm going to see you on the flip side. I'm not going to be at the Espanyol game. I'm going to be at the Atletico Madrid game. So I'm literally arriving home and then going straight to the match pretty much with my family. And then it's normal service resumed. The content will be returning. I hope you've liked the travel stuff. get down and give us a thumbs up. It goes a long way. And please keep showing Black and White Banter the love that I've had in abundance in recent months. It means the world to me. See you on the next one. And as for Singapore, South Korea, and now Dubai as a little stop off for a break, you've been beautiful, and I cannot wait to meet some of the fans I've had the pleasure of meeting again very, very soon. Love yous all. See you on the next one. Ho, yeah, lads!